everyone, so if you didn't check on my Twitter, you haven't seen this. It's not much, but I made some renovation on my house. This was previously an old bedroom, a really tiny bedroom I didn't use, and I transformed it into a living room. The reason is I need to move the TV and the sofa upstairs. We are actually upstairs in my house. And have a living space because I'm going to be unavailable. I already didn't post a lot of much video because I'm going to make a major renovation on my house and I'm going to be pretty busy. I'm going now to make a jump cut to the downstairs. You will understand. So this is downstairs. This was the family room, and as you can see, my setup is all shambles. Since this is a family room, I don't have really a lot of wall and not really a close space, and I'm getting more and more stuff. I don't have the opportunity to store them properly. Here, this is the room to the workshop, and with the renovation upstairs. This is like total mess. I can't work. The thing is, behind there's a space which is not renovated, and I want to get this space back and close here. This is my main PC, and make a room to make a new gaming room. I will try to update as much as I could on this renovation, but yeah, this is going to be a long project, and hopefully this is going to be a video more interesting on how I will make my new gaming rooms. So this is why I didn't post a lot of things recently. I was looking for a contractor, which is kind of complicated with the COVID. I need some stuff to remove. This is the joist from my bedroom. I have a bedroom upstairs, and I have this beam to remove. It's not a loading beam, but I want to remove that, as long as the post here and here behind the side here to remove, and I cannot do that alone. So contractor should be there tomorrow if everything is okay. So yeah, so we are half of day one. We have the beam removed and a lot of jack stud. This is just temporarily, it's just to hold the joist. From what the contractor told me, we are going to remove all of that because it's on the way to double all the joist. And yeah, no more beam. I'm pretty happy about that. So we are end of day one, and as you can see, without the jack stud, it's opening a lot of space here. All the joists are double. You can feel when you're walking upstairs, it is really more solid. We still have one to put. This is because we got the electric wire. We also, yeah, I have this wire to plug back again. We remove this wall here, this part of the wall, but it was plain, so it's fine. This one also was removed, and I still have this one. I will do it myself. There are some insulation back then. Next is going to add the missing floor pieces because of the drain. The concrete is not leveled, so I got like, I don't know, around 4 inches here at this point, and I have like half an inch or 3/4 of inches next to the wall. So yeah, this is going to be fun to level. Still have everything to clean. I'm pretty sure they're going to finish that tomorrow. So this is the end. So this is the end of day 2. Not much done. They just clean and finish everything. So now all the joists are doubled. The missing one has been put, and I've got the braces or cross braces, I don't know the name. And yeah, next is going to be the flooring. I already bring and start to measuring the wood. Eventually I'm going to put some kind of not a vapor barrier, but more a moisture barrier, something. The other part of the house is done with some kind of Typar or the same material you're going to use on the roofing. So yeah, I'm going to put that and start to work on the layout for the flooring. So yeah, I'm going to try to be flush with the existing flooring, and at first I have to remove this wall because I'm not sure how the vapor barrier was done. I have a lot of molding next to the door, and if you look at the drywall on the bottom, you can see that you can see some molding. So yeah, if you move the door, you can see like you can see the molding here, and everything next to the door is rusted, or there's a lot of mold. So I don't know what I'm going to find, but I'm not sure this is going to be a good thing. But anyway, the door is going to be removed, but you can see the hanging is rusted on the bottom but not on the top, so I'm not sure how they installed the vapor barrier, so I need to strip down everything. It's been a few weeks. Oh, I have to be careful where I'm walking. It's been a few weeks since the last video. As I say, I can only work on weekends, so this is the entrance, and I have to remove all the wall here plus the insulation. There was two times the thickness for the insulation, and it was all frosty on the back, so yeah, it was not really good. The vapor barrier was not really closed properly, and I got some very bad surprise. You can see it behind the new insulation. This is the foundation, but here, as you can see, it was carved for what I suppose was the old heating system. Problem is, as you can see here, this board, this is the seal board from the wall mount, the wall on the upper floor. So it was even deeper than that. So I already put some mortar, trying to get at least a better seal. I think it's working because the stone here, the concrete here, was really wet yesterday. So it's still cold, but it's not wet anymore. So I suppose this is working. So now I have at least a better seal. I will continue to put some mortar. What I'm going to do is put some mortar, let it rest for 24 hours, put another layer, etc., to have a better flat surface. Hopefully here doing something here, because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to feel this thickness with mortar. So what I'm going to do is at least having a few, like 3 inches. This is twice the thickness of the new insulation, and try to fix that. So yeah, it was a kind of a bad surprise. The good thing is I think it's working because I feel less cold here. There was a shit ton of insulation they got there, and everything there. So yeah, I'm going to reuse that for sound insulation. It was there last time. So I have to fill that also with mortar, just for, like, I don't know why there's still some wood from the foundation building, but I need to cut part of the floor to put the insulation. It's not really important there because this is the share wall with my neighbor, so it's not really prone to water damage and stuff like that. But since I start here, I will put all until this stud, the insulation, then put the rock wool, so I should have a good sound insulation. The thing also here, as you can see, the stud here touching the wall, so I won't be able to squeeze the insulation behind that. My plan is I'm going to go with the insulation foam board touching the stud, since I'm going to double the wall. This is a 2x3, so I'm going to put another 2x3 with the insulation there. And when I'm going to I don't know, maybe in 10 years, I don't know when, but later, redo the workshop, I'm going to rip down this and continue the insulation. This is the best solution I could come with because yeah, I want to advance as much as possible. It's already winter here, so the insulation going to be either on the wall or on the top to insulate the master bedroom on the top. So yeah, the insulation is done, as you can see, and just spent quite some time to clean and remove as much as I could on the room to prepare the next step. The only thing I couldn't finish is the big gap here. I tried to fill as much as I could, but the thing is it's getting way too cold outside, so the foundation wall is too cold to put any mortar. So I will have to find a solution to do something more temporary, maybe put some rock wool and a temporary vapor barrier. It won't be really sealed definitively, but I need to wait for warmer weather to fill with the proper concrete or mortar. So yeah, next step is going to put the felt here all along, and then put the joist, or more the leveling 2x4 and I think I have 1x6, trying to level everything. And then I will do the same as here, is building a structure and then put on the stud and try to level with some shims and fix everything. So put the felt here, and then the stud with a Tapcon screw to hold everything, and then the structure. So yeah, hopefully when I will redo a video, most of the floor will be done. So while I was making the renovation, my phone died, and I have to change one, but the new one has a wide angle, so it was cool because I could make some wide angle pictures. So as you can see, this is after I put the underlayment. So this is the same as roofing on underlayment, and this is what used on the rest of the floor on the house. And after that, this is another picture. This is all the part cut and put down just before I start to screw them with some Tapcon directly on the concrete. The idea was to put some part on a checker pattern, so I can put some chims between them, so I can have some kind of leverage for leveling everything. I've tried to film with the phone, but it was really noisy. I didn't catch that until I check on putting the video together. So, but at least we can see how it was. So yeah, it was hard to level everything because I have a lot of differences between the existing old closet which was there and the other part of the house. So I have to cut the flooring existing, so I have already a good square part, and then I will be able to put 4 feet for 8 feet plank and have just a small leftover pieces to put. So again, I didn't film, but here's some picture. This is the first large plank of wood at the right dimension before I screw it, and then this is the second one. Yeah, it was really easy at this point because everything was leveled as best as I could with the leather level. And the last one were the 2 small pieces on the right. Again, this is with the phone, but you can have a better idea, I would say, on the space which was lost until then. But yeah, at this point I was really happy because everything was working together. I have a nice floor at the same height of the rest of the family room. So yeah, it was really happy when I was filming, but quality of the video not so good. So after realizing that the phone capture were disastrous, I'm trying a new lens for the camcorder. Hopefully you will see a bit better. So yeah, the floor is completely done, and yeah, it's not really perfectly leveled, but at least it's sitting flush with the previous year. I still have a finish to do but there with the older closets, it's really flush, so everything is fine. So now the next step is doing the wall. So the big one here, I just think making a 2x3 wall and put 2 layers of drywall with green glue. There's a lot of discussion on internet of if green glue is really efficient for sound insulation. I will see if it's within my budget. For this wall, this is going to be complicated because I want to make at least the frame with 2x3 again. I'm not really looking for insulate. This is to the exterior, so it should be okay for the sound, but still need to wait spring or summer to fill this gap with the proper concrete or mortar. I will see what I have. And on the opposite, this wall, and eventually when I'm going to remove the separation here, all the wall with the workshop behind it, I'm going to make a decoupling wall. I have all the space under the main loading beam. I have like 6 inches, even with the wall here at the total space between the 2 walls. So yeah, going to put some drywall, maybe doubling it with green glue, make the frame in 2x3, put insulation again, just for the sound, not for the temperature, just for the sound, and put 2 layers of drywall. If I need to insulate sunproofing more, this is going to be quite expensive. I will see where I'm going first with the wall here, the wall here, and I will check how I'm going to organize. But yeah, once this is going to be done, maybe put some drywall, at least the first layer of drywall, pass some wires for electricity to remove this spaghetti here, and this is going to be it for winter, and next will be in around April, somewhere like that, to finish. So yeah, let's do this. So for the structure, I was pretty straightforward. Use mostly 2x3 salvage from the renovation upstairs. This is not really a structural wall, this is really more to handle the insulation. So yeah, a bit further, as you can see, I've started to put some the insulation, and after that this is a bit more advanced with all the insulation put inside the 2x3 wall, and the 2x4 decoupling wall already start. This is where am I right now. The back wall is completely covered with the old insulation. I've started the decoupling wall. Not sure if you're going to see it, but yeah, there's two. As you can see, there's 2 walls. Start to put some insulation. I'm going to put the pink stuff there, the fiberglasses. This is just R12. It doesn't matter the rating of the insulation. It's more to have sound proofing. So I couldn't go all the way because the stud, this is from another part of the house, from my garage, which is, anyway, this is some stud salvage from another stuff. I've put the electric plug here and another one here. So this one I cannot finish. I already said that multiple times in the video, but still have this, and I need to wait for April. Now we are over end of December, so I cannot advance to make the frame here, but I already pre-drilled and passed the electric cable, so this is going to wait until April so I can advance. But at least this one, I'm going to go back, but at least this one I want to put the drywall, even if I don't put the mud, at least the 2 layer of drywall, and this one is going to be okay. The one thing is the ceiling. I know you should start first by putting drywall on the ceiling and put strapping, but the thing is, it's not really I don't have a lot of space in height. I think I have 6 feet, 6.4 feet, I think. So around 2 meters in a metric system, in a metric. So yeah, if I put half an inch strap, then 5 inch drywall, I'm going to lose space. So I think I'm going to have to do the same at the family room and put directly the ceilings on the joist. I may end with a wavy ceilings, but this is the price to pay to have a bit more space. But the problem is I will have to add something here, because even if I can put the drywall here on the corner, I have nothing to hold it. So maybe put a piece of a 2x3, something to so I can at least screw the corner, and same thing on the other way. I will manage to do something when I will have the structure here. So yeah, next is going to be this wall with drywall. Put the insulation here, and I think this is going to be the last part for this winter. The drywall, the 2 layers of drywall is done. Not really an easy task. As you can see, there's a lot of patchwork. This was to avoid to use a brand new sheet of drywall, and I want to keep. So yeah, this is going to be fun when I'm going to do the mud and taping. I've just unrolled the insulation just to see how much I can fit inside. I also start to put some putty. This is 3M putty, mostly for soundproofing, but also for fireproofing. Next is going to be remove this wall, but before I have to pack and sort everything on the family room, which means all my DVD, games and stuff to sort and packed to avoid them to get more dust than they already have. Pack the console and move all the stuff to have some clean room here, so I can start working, destroying this wall, removing the drywall here, see what's going on behind the big stud here and here. Try to salvage the flooring, and so yeah, this is going to be the first part of this video, and hopefully we're going to update probably around, I would say March or April, depending of the time of the weather. So yeah, I hope you like it. Thanks for joining me for this long ride of my new gaming room. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.